daily basis. So you guys should all be seeing my screen here.
Yep, I can see it.
Okay, I can't control who's muted and who's not, so I'll let you do that.
Yep.
If anybody wants to mute themselves, or everyone wants to mute themselves right now, because I'm hearing some background noise in there. And then if you have a question, please stop, raise your hand, or just unmute yourself and ask the question, and we'll hopefully get that answered. So here's kind of where I wanted to take you guys as a starting point. Just a quick review of social media channels. Let's dig in here. You guys, most of you know me. My name's Eric Eltzholtz. I'm a marketing technology director for a company called West. I eat, breathe, and I guess, well, I don't mention the other stuff that I do, but basically everything to do with technology platforms and marketing, that's basically my business. So I get paid to look at these systems and figure out how to use them for you guys, and how to like direct your attention to give you the most results possible, whether it's marketing or your use of technology. So let's kind of dig in here real quick. Social media is kind of a new thing, obviously, within the last 13 years now. So a lot of you guys are using it. A lot of you guys are using it every day. That's awesome. My goal with kind of doing a review real quick here was to walk you through some of the most well-used platforms and just look at like some of the numbers, with the idea being, where should you apply your attention, okay? And we've talked about this a little before, and we've talked about Google. So I'm just gonna give you a quick note here, right? As it turns out, size does matter. When it comes to marketing, it's all about a couple of things. One, it's all about the number of eyeballs looking at your marketing content, okay? Layered over the top of that should be, is it the right eyeballs, right? So the total number of eyeballs, and even better, the total number of eyeballs that can do business with you. That's really what you're talking about when you're looking at social media marketing. So if you look at this grid here, this is the top 100 websites by traffic. So you'll notice Google, huge. YouTube, huge. Facebook, of course, huge. Some of the next ones down on that list, if you look down below Facebook, you'll see a little blue icon for Instagram. A lot of people are using Instagram right now. So right here's the Instagram. A lot of you guys are using LinkedIn. A lot of people don't realize that LinkedIn is a Microsoft company. So here is LinkedIn, okay? So, but this huge one is Google. So let's kind of just dig through and take a look at some of these numbers, okay? And again, my goal is to help you prioritize what platforms you use so you get the most eyeballs, one, and the most correct eyeballs, number two. So one, and we've talked about this probably, I don't know, David, how many times have we talked about Google My Business?
Several
a
times.
Few, okay? So again, if you do not have a Google My Business account, you should get one. One, it's free. Two, it's actually your office space on Google search, okay? And three, it lets you, even though it's not technically social media, it lets you post onto social media on it, like social media, on a daily basis, okay? So let's kind of dig through here real quick. And this, again, just review of the numbers, okay? 2,500,000,000 Google search users in North America actively, okay? 2.5 billion, okay? So keep that in mind. That's the number of users in North America using Google search, okay? So 91.98% of all of your prospects are probably using Google search in North America, okay? So again, here's the breakdown. 88.4% are using desktop. 93.8% are using mobile. Proximity search, which is where someone picks up your phone, and I don't care if it's an Android device or a Apple device, they're both tied into using Google search in some way or another, okay? So basically proximity search is where you ask for something to be found, and Google, the search engine, knows where your IP address is of your device, whether it's your phone or your laptop or your tablet, whatever that is. It knows approximately where that is, and it dishes up results based on where you're searching. That's as simple as it is. And that's up 900%. So huge. Okay. So again, Google My Business Essentials. Billions of people use this every day. If you create your page and you include products on it, okay, it can greatly increase your SEO because you're going to connect those products directly back with places on your website. David, real quick question. You guys are using Zap. Do you have any other platform that you're using for the agents at the office?
Right now, I know they're using OpCity. They've got some leads coming in through there.
Okay, OpCity leads. So you're buying leads through OpCity. Okay, but your actual websites as a tool that you're providing as a Century 21 office right now is the Zap platform, correct?
Yep, that's all we've got right now.
So that's awesome because there's search components on your website that you can tie into your search areas. There's home valuation content on your Zap platform that you can tie into a product that you can promote on your Google My Business. The last thing, again, is this free posts. So you can post for free onto Google every single day, okay? So keep that in mind. That's a big one, okay? Again, I'm gonna remind you, you're gonna get bored with this graphic. I'm just trying to remind you guys the number of eyeballs is so important, okay? Let's look at Facebook as a number 2. Now, my graphic here needs to be updated. Facebook has updated over to their new platform. I hate it, okay? Some of you guys might like it. Some people use mobile only. I've got a lot of people that use mobile only on Facebook. For some of the stuff that I do on a regular basis, I use both. I am getting used to the new one, but let me tell you, here's what I don't like about it. They launched this baby and it's not all the way cooked yet, okay? There's some components on it that you go to do things and you'll get an error message saying, oh, oops, something went wrong. Well, what went wrong was they don't have that linked up yet in their system, okay? So you might be finding some interesting little tidbits. I'm gonna get back over here to Facebook later because I wanna walk you through kind of a 30-minute social media workout. So let's zip through here again. Facebook. By the way, these are end of 2019 numbers. Facebook has 245 million active daily users, okay? 96.12% of your prospects are using Facebook in North America. So if you are not using Facebook for your marketing, you're missing a big, huge chunk of your clientele or your prospects, or connecting with your clientele or prospects. And by the way, I'm just going to make a quick note here. Something that I find kind of troubling in today's day and age is we're running into a scenario where we kind of assume that everyone knows that we're going to market on social media. I think I've talked about this before. David, do you guys still have a marketing department? Like someone?
Yep, we've got a team that helps out with some of the posts.
Is that Chris Holden?
Yes.
Okay. So just out of curiosity, do you guys have a template that you created that's kind of a social media marketing template that could be customized to each one of the agents in the office if they wanted that as like a flyer?
They've got something over there, and I know Chris is on another call this morning.
Okay.
But no, they've got some stuff because, say, for instance, an agent has a new listing or it just sold. They send them an email, and that spits it out. And like I said, they're all similar in nature.
Okay, so do me a favor. This is where I want the agents to go with this. Start talking about your social media, okay? If you don't talk about what you're doing in social media and you don't explain to your clients the sites that you're on and what you're going to be doing as far as promoting a property, let's say you're taking a listing, and you don't talk about it, you just kind of gloss over it briefly, and someone else comes in behind you competing with you for that business, and they talk about it in detail about what they're doing and what sites they're on, you're going to lose that conversation. I want you to win that conversation. Okay. So do me a favor. When you're meeting with clients, always talk about your social media marketing platforms that you're using. Okay. Another little side tip, always ask them if you can send them a friend request on Facebook, right? Once you send someone a friend request, you're linked to them. You can now tap into their referral network, right? You can post content onto their walls, right? Once someone's a friend, you can actually share something like their listing when it goes live onto their wall. You can do a bunch of things. And by the way, the Zap website makes it very easy to share your listing. They have a little share button on the listing, and you can actually share that directly onto Facebook. And once you do that, you can, one of your options is share it on a page you manage, share it on your timeline, but also share in a group and share on a friend's timeline. So if you make your clients your friend on social media, you can actually share that listing that just went live as far as your marketing. You can promote that you're marketing it, right? And you can use that to harvest the referral network from your listing clients, friends that are going to be commenting and liking and sharing. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Facebook Business Essentials. You got to have a business page. Okay. Your business page promotes who you are as a business. Your personal page is more valuable because it's got people in it, but you have to have a business page. Okay. I know people that try and operate this and they try and waltz through life and they say, I just want to have a personal page. You can't run ads and promote boosted posts unless you have a business page. Okay. You need to be joining groups. Okay. So your friends on Facebook and your people that have liked your business page are great, but you get so much more exposure by joining local groups in your area. And I wouldn't join real estate groups. I would join news groups. I would join buy, sell, trade groups, that type of thing. Okay. The last little tidbit here is huge. It's, are you using Facebook Marketplace? Okay. Let's look at some numbers. 245 million active daily users. According to Facebook, Facebook says that 1/3 of their active daily users are using Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to do a little math here. 245 million, right, divided by 3 equals 81.6 million people using Facebook Marketplace. There's a place on Marketplace that lets you promote a home. It doesn't have to be your home. You guys can advertise the listings from the office. David, I think you guys like them to ask permission of the listing agent, correct? Maybe. Okay, he's recording it. I don't know. But what you get out of that is you can ask other agents in the office to use their listings. Chances are they might not be marketing it on Marketplace, and you can market it on Marketplace. By the way, I personally don't see any problem with you marketing it in addition to another agent marketing that same listing in your office on Marketplace, okay? Because you're gonna have different verbiage, you're gonna say different things about it. So again, 81.6 million people are using Facebook Marketplace, and you should be using it every single day. Every time I do a demo on this and I show agents how easy it is to promote a listing on Marketplace, and this guy's not a realtor, I get leads for listings that I don't have, that I've borrowed from other agents that said it was okay for me to advertise that on Marketplace. I have to send an email back to the people asking about the property and say, well, I'm not actually the listing agent. Here's the listing agent's name, number, email, and then I have to kind of share that out. It literally happens every single time I use it. So start using Facebook Marketplace, okay? I'm not going to talk about sharing at this in a certain order. I will send this file over to David and he can distribute it to everybody. But there are some really good reasons to share content back and forth between your pages. You're going to get more eyeballs looking at it. You're going to get more engagement from it, and you're going to get more kind of energy from Facebook, okay? Let's look at this white page. No, just kidding. I don't have any idea how that white page got in there. Again, just looking at this chart, we've talked about Google, we've talked about Facebook. Let's talk about LinkedIn, okay? So LinkedIn, 89 million active daily users in North America, okay? 90.1% of all of your prospects are using LinkedIn in North America. This is according to NAR, okay? I know a lot of you guys like Instagram. I actually put LinkedIn in second place because of what I call the purple unicorn principle, okay? When was the last time, if you're a LinkedIn user, when was the last time you saw a video or a picture posted of a purple unicorn? I'm going to guess the answer is never. And that's for a very important reason. LinkedIn has 0 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, or 18-year-olds on it. I'm going to guess, okay? Think about this. If you love Instagram, how many 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18-year-olds are using Instagram right now? All of them, okay? Are you listing homes from 13-year-olds? No. Are you selling 13-year-olds homes? No. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about eyeballs. That's just one of those things. Now, I'm not saying not to use Instagram. I'm just saying place your priorities where they're going to get you the most energy. I find a ton of agents not using LinkedIn and using Instagram instead. And the numbers don't match. It doesn't work, right? So again, LinkedIn essentials. 87% of LinkedIn users have an income greater than $78,000 a year. It's business, it's professionals. These are people that have listings and can list them and are looking to buy homes. So again, here's another little interesting tidbit. Lots of conversation about millennials. Remember, millennials is the largest real estate purchasing block right now in the industry, and 38% of LinkedIn users are millennials, okay? Again, one more with this graphic. Let's dig into Instagram real quick here, okay? Again, take a look at this. 122 million active daily users on Instagram, okay? I love Instagram. Instagram is all about pictures and video, which is very attractive to people, and it gets people to look at the content, okay? But keep in mind, of that 122 million, how many of them are 13, 14, 15? So you get the picture, right? So just keep that in mind. Again, all these numbers are going to shift around and change because 10 years from now, there'll be less users on Facebook and there'll probably be more users on Instagram because the demographics are going to switch. So I'm not, again, please take this to heart. I'm not saying that Instagram is not valuable. It's just right now down on my list. It's number 4 on my list of where I'm going to be posting content, okay? So again, 37.8% of your prospects, this is according to NAR, are using Instagram. So 40%. Remember, lots of the other age groups.
Huge difference there between LinkedIn and Instagram. I mean, huge. Yeah.
What's that?
Huge difference there between LinkedIn and Instagram. You know, the percentage of our basically our business can come from.
Well, think about it. What's the LinkedIn user? Who is that LinkedIn user? It's employed people or people that want to be employed. It's again, the demographic is squarely in your prospect range. They're buyers and sellers. Okay. Again, don't get me wrong. I like Instagram. It just doesn't have the majority of your demographics in that space. It has 40% of them right now. Okay.
In the chat box, agents, go ahead. If you've got a LinkedIn, let me know. If you don't, let me know because we want to get you guys set up here at some point in the future as well. In the chat box. Thank you.
I'm apologizing. Someone says they don't have it for Google. What's Rosie? You mentioned they don't have it for Google. I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
When I request Yeah, when I request uh advertise something like open house or any listing, when I try to post it on Google, the picture doesn't fit in there. The picture that they gave me is not the right size.
It should, when you post onto Google My Business, you should be able to crop it to fit the size. Here's my only thought process. It might be too small, okay? When you're going to get a picture, always click, like if you right click and say, open this image in a new window,
Uh-huh.
it'll be a picture. And if you scroll your mouse over it and you'll see like a plus sign on it, click the plus sign, that's the larger image. Download the largest image you can.
I try many times, so I will need help from someone that knows what
Well,
to
do
do.
me a favor. I am going to zip my phone number in here. And anybody that's having a problem with Google My Business, if you want to call me, I'll schedule a quick Zoom meeting. We can walk in, we can walk through that process to see what that looks like. So check the chat window, and that's my direct cell number. And just hit me up with that, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Google My Business should be really easy to use. So if there's something going on with that, I kind of like, what is that? Let's go figure out what that is, okay? Marie's on here. She says, I don't. You don't what? Use LinkedIn? Let's see. You choose from a list they have, Facebook, Instagram. Okay.
I believe that's what it was. She was saying she didn't have a LinkedIn.
Okay. Yeah, easy to get a LinkedIn and get that dialed in. Again, please don't mistake me. It's not that I don't like Instagram. I'm just looking at the numbers. I'm a numbers guy. I want to put my energy where it's going to do me the most good. Okay. And LinkedIn lets you create the same kind of content that Facebook does. It just has more of your users in that environment. Okay. Also, let's see. Someone else says, yes, we choose from a list they have for Facebook, Instagram. Okay. So it looks like maybe that's the marketing department. You get to choose where you're posting that content.
Yeah, that's where that was coming from. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Very cool. Okay. Well, let's burn through here. We'll keep kind of digging in here. So again, Instagram, make sure you're using it. This is probably a no-brainer. Is your page public? I have gone to some realtors and discovered that they had private pages. Well, that does you no good, right? If everyone can't see your content when you share it, you're kind of losing out on eyeballs, right? Have you converted your page to a business page, right? You're converting your page to a business page lets you get some additional goodies with it as far as connectivity with your Facebook page, with other things going on, right? And then the last thing about Instagram is, are you listening with your sphere, right? Are you paying attention to what's going on? Actually, this is true for all your social media accounts. One of the things that I love in social media and Facebook is creating, like, especially for Facebook, is creating watch lists, right? You can create custom lists of friends that you can kind of keep track of what's going on. And it will show you every post on that friends list that's happened within the last 24 hours. So you can kind of really focus down on the people that you want to pay attention to in Facebook. And Instagram lets you do the same thing, right? You can create kind of some groups and tag people into those and keep track of what's going on with those individuals in your database. And that's really the power of social media, is it lets you connect and collect people in a new way that you didn't have 13 years ago. So that's kind of we're going to roll into that next kind of that daily workout activities of social media, what you should be doing every day. Again, another little component here is, are you accessible to your prospect opportunities? So do all your accounts, do they display your phone number openly? Do you have your website connected up there? Did you buy a domain name that promotes you, and are you pointing that at your Zap website? Okay, because you want to make it easy for people to remember you and easy for people to post that link on social media. So again, very important. I find so many people, almost every realtor doesn't pass my accessibility test when I go to your profile and I say, can I see your phone number? Can I see your email address? Do you have your website on there? Can I connect to other social media channels from your profile? So that's a little easy tip here, okay? Again, how easy this is to connect with you. So I'm gonna export this and send this to David so you guys can have a look at this, okay? So let me flip over real quick. I'm gonna stop this share. Let me flip over to the next little section. Any questions on those numbers from what was that?
Those things that's just.
Is that a question, Ellen?
I think Ellen doesn't realize that she unmuted her microphone.
Yeah, we took care of it.
Okay. Okay, let me dig into the next one real quick here. Let me make sure I've got this set up correctly. I do, yes, okay. Okay. Okay, so this one, let me share my screen. Let's get you guys moved over here. Okay, so this is what I call a daily social media workout, okay? So again, I see a lot of people doing what I consider, they're spending a lot of time doing things that are not necessarily effective on social media. You guys know who I am. So again, I don't want people to waste their time. I want you to invest your time wisely so that you get the most out of your social media. Now, social media is a tricky one because it's fun and it's also, we're using it for business. So just kind of do a daily, you know, kind of keep track of what you're doing as far as where you're investing and what you're investing. So here we go. Let's run through this again. This is my daily Facebook, right? So Facebook people page focus, right? This is your personal page. So here's things that you should be doing really on an everyday basis. Remember, your personal page in Facebook is the only page that you're able to collect people in. Because this page has all of your people, it has 100% of your people in it, keep in mind that a post that you share in your personal page as compared to your business page automatically gets more eyeballs on it, right? So just keep that in mind as you're kind of running through some of these. Let me get my pointer device going here. Okay, so this is kind of a 5 to 10 minutes a day. So I would run this daily social workout. I would say it takes between 30 minutes and 60 minutes every day, right? So item number 1, post your content from today. So put your content out there for today. What is that content going to be? I don't know. What did you do last night? Did you share something personally, right? Did you go to dinner? Did you hang with your kids? Was there something funny that happened at your home? Whatever that content is. And really, it should be really 2 components, right? One is your business component. So you're going to have your business post. It might be a new listing that just became available in the office. You're going to do a post from your Zap website page of that new listing. Remember, it's super easy to do that, right? You literally go find the listing, click on the share button for Facebook, and bang, off it goes to Facebook. Talk about it briefly, right? It might be a walkthrough of a property that you did yesterday or today, right? You might share a very short video of a new listing that just came on the market that you're previewing. Again, it doesn't have to be your listing. If you preview a property, you didn't have to, right? Wasn't your listing. You're just previewing a property. We've talked about doing, I believe we've done a presentation on using the free Lumen 5 website. You can actually grab photos from the MLS of a new listing, drag them into the Lumen 5, arrange them in the order that you want to present them, type little overdubs of verbiage over the top, and literally export that as a video. Now there's free content that you can upload. By the way, when you download those images from the MLS and you put them into Lumen 5, you can also credit every one of those images with CRMLS. So you're not violating their copyright. It's going to show copyright crmls.org on your video, on every image.
Can you talk to Can you speak to that for just a moment? I personally I'm not familiar with Lumen 5. Can you just speak to this? Maybe some agents have a question about that.
Yeah, for sure. Let's dig over here real quick. Let's just go here. So Lumen 5 is a free video platform. They have a paid version of it, but I will tell you, you don't need it, okay? You literally do not need to use the paid version. So let me go show you this real quick. I'm going to add a new video, right? So this lets you, here, as a matter of fact, I'll even do it a little differently. Let me just go into a video that I've done. Here, I'll go into an old one here that I've got. Okay, so here, I'm gonna go in here. I'm just gonna edit a video and let me show you this video very quickly. So this is a free, again, you can sign up for this for free. You can.
You're not sharing it. We don't see your screen.
Oh my gosh, thank you for telling me that. Let me get over here real quick and share this thing. Scrolling through here and that's it. Okay, sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me go back out of here. Just let me get back over here real quick. Okay, so if you go to lumen5.com, you can sign up for free on this platform. And this platform lets you create video content using either video snippets or photo images or a combination of both. It includes free music. It includes free video content, right? You can come in and say, I want to make a new video. It's going to ask you what format you want that video to be. Okay, so I want to upload media here. Let me get my little pointer device going, right? I can drag and drop images. So let me go see somewhere if I've got, I think I've got a folder here. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna go grab some pictures here that I grabbed, right? So here's some photos and I'm just gonna open all these pictures up. Okay, so it's in the process of grabbing those photos. It's preloading them. I can add credits in here. So this is where I was saying, copyright crmls.org, right? And at that point, I'm going to click continue. It's going to let me choose the format that I want this video to be in. So what am I going to use this for, right? It's got lots of options in here. I'm just going to, for this thing, I'm just going to use the standard landscape. It's going to ask me what, if I want a really cool graphic for it, right? It's going to apply some editing bits. And look, it's in the process. I didn't do anything. It's in the process of pulling these in to my video that I'm creating. So there you go. You're seeing right now, right? It's in the process of pulling these pictures all in. I can move them into a different order, right? I can put overlays over the top. Right? I can change the graphics. I can make it longer. You've got all these tools in here. Sounds like this might be a different class to go through all this content, but this is really easy to put this together. And when you're done, you literally publish it and it'll make a video. Here, I'm just going to preview it real quick. Can you guys see the preview right now?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. So these are really short. They're 3 seconds a piece or 1 second, but you can make it longer. You can add graphic elements over the top of it. And it's really easy to take any listing in the MLS and turn that into a preview of a home that you could push out. Because once you're done with this, you can share this out onto social media. Okay, super simple. So let me give an example here. Right, here's a property, and once this property's in here, I can go in and I can share this property directly to social media. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Here, let me go a different way. Okay, let me go this route. I think this is the way I want to go. So down here, I've got my little menu icon here, right? So now I'm going to say I want to share this. And now I can choose where I want to share this video. Or do I want to share it to Facebook, right? There's actually an app that you can get. The app actually lets you share these videos directly to Instagram, which I love, okay? So that's a really fun option, is that you get to use that content for a lot of different places, okay? You can also obviously download the video, and now you've got the downloaded video that you can put on Google My Business. Now you can put it on LinkedIn if you want to upload it directly to Facebook. That's an easier thing to do, to just upload it to a bunch of different sites once you download it, okay? So anyways, so that's the Lumen 5. So if you want to, let me go down into the messaging. Go get that at www.lumen5.com. It's completely free, and it'll let you grab that information, okay? Okay, let me zip back over to the share here, wherever we were at. There we go. Let's keep working on this. So you should be looking at your posts. This is a 5 to 10 minute deal every day. Look at your posts, create your posts for today, right? One business, for every one business post, 3 personal posts throughout the day, right? That's the ratio. One business post, 3 personal posts. You should review your previous post engagement. So what happens from your posts yesterday? Who liked those? Who shared them? Who commented on them? Okay, if you're doing this right, you should be responding to everybody that liked your post. You should be responding to everyone that commented on your post or shared your post. You should also be taking those particular people and collecting those people up out of Facebook, and you should be adding those people into your CRM, okay? And you should be doing that. Man, my phone is going off here, even though I've got it on silent. I hate that you can't turn the vibrator off. Anyways, so you should be doing that every day. That's a 5 to 10 minute deal, literally every single day. Okay, here is a 5 to 10 minute deal as far as opportunity number 2. Facebook is phenomenal for allowing you to collect people. And I love that they call them friends, right? You get to collect friends, okay? In the real estate industry, your number one asset as a realtor or a broker or a lender is always people, okay? So it's always people. And Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn let you collect people. So you should be looking for those every day. They're going to be, Facebook's going to be promoting, here's some people that you know every single day. You should look through that list and you should add a couple of new friends. If it's 1, great. If it's 3, great. If you added 3 new friends into Facebook every month, that would be basically 90 new friends in your referral sphere on Facebook that you would have added in every month. Again, right at the end of the year, that's 1,000 people. You've added 1,000 people into your sphere for free, the easy way, because you just collected them on Facebook. You should also be joining groups. I'm going to actually stop the share. Let's go over very quickly. Let's go look in Facebook super fast, and let's look at some, let me zip my share over here for this again. Let me get it going in the right place. There we go. Okay. So you should be coming into Facebook literally every single day, and you should be looking for some groups to join. So let's say I'm in Murrieta, right? I want to go look up Murrieta Exchange, okay? Am I a member of this group? Right, so let's go down, let's look at pages. Is there a Murrieta Exchange? There is a Murrieta Exchange, right? Looks like there's a Murrieta Exchange 2.0. So again, there's a lot of content in here of places that you can go to add and connect with people, okay? So look at this. There's only 27 people that follow this page, so probably not a very good page to follow. But remember, you're looking for eyeballs. So I've showed you guys this a number of times. I'm going to go show you it again. If I go look at a site and I'm looking at a buy-sell trade group or a news organization or anything, when you go into some of these groups, this group right here has 105,000 people in this one group. So again, if you share any content into this group, potentially you could, at the max, reach 105,000 people. And you're not going to reach that, but the chances that you're going to get more eyeballs looking at your content by posting into a group like this is just expanded. So that's something that you should literally be doing every single day. Again, on your group, when you're looking into friends, right? If I'm coming into my personal page and I go down to my friends, right? And it says, and I click on find friends, right? It shows me friend requests. And then over here, it shows me people I may know. And I can look through this list of people that this is dishing up for me. And I could go say, okay, I know some of these people. Let's go add them in there, right? So here's Chris Wynn. Great, I've just added him as a friend, right? So this is something that you guys technically should be doing on a daily basis. You should be looking at that friends list, right? So that's just
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. How
Question
you doing?
to Eric and maybe the rest of the agents on the chat here. I've always had an issue, I guess, or kind of a dilemma with adding friends, quote unquote friends, on my personal page. Coming into the real estate world, I guess, of all these people trying to friend me and saying, okay, I really don't know this person, and, you know, keeping kind of my personal life separate from the real estate world. And I totally get what you're saying, because I'm trying to get business from my personal page, and I have gotten business from my personal page. And then my husband going, you know, who is this person? Who is this person? You know, because I'm obviously attached to his page. And
Right.
so on one instance, trying to just friend everybody and, you know, gather all these, you know, okay, Jennifer has 800 friends of, you know, 150 are actually friends. And so I'm just wondering how everybody handles that. You know, it is the idea just to keep building the sphere, but then my private life is not so private, you know. And then, for example, you said, you know, adding like a new client, so I get a new listing, and I think it's great. It just worked to my advantage when I just added them as a friend. But now I can't say, oh, I can't come meet you to do this. I have an appointment. And then they see, oh, wait a minute, she didn't have an appointment. She's out with her husband for dinner because I just posted that on my, you know, on my Facebook. So.
Well, you did have an appointment. You had an appointment with your husband. I don't. So, you know, this is, trust me, it's, my wife is not a Facebook person. She just joined Facebook. She has the same questions on me. We're walking through this process. Remember, this Facebook, all of these sites, well, not really Instagram. Instagram is the only one that's not an opt-in, right? Facebook, someone sends you a friend request. You get to look at that friend request, and you get to say, nope, I don't know, right? You're looking through that list of people, and you go, I don't know these. I don't know any of these people. No, right?
Right.
You get the choice of doing that. And remember, they get to do the same thing too. So that's why I always tell people, if it's with your client and you now know your client and your goal is to create a relationship with your client, that's why I always say, ask your client, hey, we talked about social media and you mentioned that you're on Facebook and Instagram. Is it okay if I send you a Facebook friend request and follow you on Instagram? ? Right? And leave it up to them.
I think
Right.
a great point that you brought up is, and I wanted to touch on it earlier, and I'm glad that Jennifer asked this question, is you're asking the question. Because again, we do get a lot of friend requests from people who are like, who is that? I don't even know them, because they know my cousin's brother's friend, right?
Yeah.
But if I ask you, say, hey, you know, like, I'm on the social platforms, I'd love to stay connected. I know that's the way that we're all connecting these days. Can I send you a friend request? at that point, I think it's because we've had the conversation, it's okay.
Right. So look here. Here I'm in my list here. Here's my screen. Right. Here's 3 friend requests. Wellington Pendle. Do I know who Wellington Pendle is? Well, let me go see. Let me go look at him real quick. Oh my gosh, it's Wellington. Beef Wellington. Yeah, I know Beef Wellington. Okay, so yeah, I'll confirm that I know Wellington, right? Okay, so here's Reggie Muhammad. So Reggie's not giving me anything. So right now, I'm going to tell you, right? I'm looking at this, and this is probably pretty suspect. He's got no background photo, no common friends. I'm going to go delete. There, done, right? Vinod. Now, I know Vinod, so I'm going to guess, though, that someone is spoofing Vinod because I've been on Vinod's page, and I know Vinod, and this is not Vinod, so delete. No, that was easy, right? So, again, this is all a personal deal. You guys get to make these personal decisions on who you allow into your world and don't, okay? I totally recognize that, and I recognize that it's also a different scenario for men and women. Different things going on there, okay? And trust me, men get similar stuff to you guys do, slightly different, right? I get friend requests all the time by ladies. And I'm like, I don't know if I know this person. I go look at their profile, and there's one picture and they've had their account for a day. No, right? So
Jennifer, sorry, can I join? Yeah, so Jennifer, this is Ellen. Yeah, I've had those, but mostly the clients that would request friend requests for me, with my experience, are the ones that I close transactions with, and it's okay. I do accept their friend requests, but for people that haven't even really started yet, I try to kind of leave it for a while until the relationship has been established. So yeah, and then just the same thing as what Eric said. If I don't know those people, unfortunately, it's either I just leave it there until it expires, or completely ignore it. And if I know them, or they requested, and then I notice that, oh, this is a friend of my friend or something, and then I just kind of do it.
Right.
Accept it.
And here's, by the way, Jennifer, so I'm on your page, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm on your page. By the way, here's why you want to share a post of your listing that you just started marketing, right? You could share that new listing from your Zap website or a virtual tour. You could share it on your client's page. You could say something like, hey, Jennifer, just really looking forward, just finished the marketing and the professional photos for your beautiful home. We're going to start marketing it this coming weekend, but I wanted you to see it first. And you can share that on your wall. And when you share that on your wall, what's going to happen with that post? Well, your friend / client, all their friends are going to like and comment on this post. And when they do that, you're going to be able to go into those people, and any of your friends that are friends of yours, it's going to show message. Can you see this modal window that popped up where it shows message?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see all the other people that I'm not friends with, and it says add a friend?
Yes.
So now you're able to, if these people are people that are local that you could do business with, you could send them a friend request.
Right.
So this is a way to tap into another, basically your client's referral network without even having to ask them for referrals yet.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So really simple way to do that. But again, you're right. You get to make the choice of what platforms you're going to use. I love Facebook because it has most of your users on it, okay? I love Google My Business because, again, you can post for free onto Google every single day. Here's what it looks like. There's your knowledge panel, right? Your knowledge panel is connected to your website. It displays your phone number. By the way, I have a lot of people that use Google, and they get phone calls from Google, right? You get to post actual posts on there, right, that look like this, right? So there's a post that looks like social media, and it's a link back to your landing page that you have on Zap. That's your what's your home worth. So there's a lot of opportunity. And by the way, you can post newly listed homes, right? You can post all sorts of content. There's that Lumen 5 video, right? That was one of my Lumen 5 videos that I was showing you how to post an actual video on Google My Business. So that's your Google My Business. Again, LinkedIn, I love it. I love it and I hate it. I love that LinkedIn every day is pushing me to connect with people that are potentially in my network. I mean, I get emails from them every day saying, are you going to, look at this, congratulate so-and-so. Hey, so-and-so wants to connect with you. Connect with them, right? They're pushing that every day. And again, LinkedIn is owned by Microsoft, and Microsoft's done a great job of letting the LinkedIn team just do their stuff. Okay. I love Instagram. Instagram, here's a post by Chris Holden, right? So there's a great investment opportunity. When was this posted? This was posted 23 hours ago, right? Fabulous. So you guys should be posting this content, because remember, what is LinkedIn? It's video and pictures. That's it, right? So it's a great opportunity to give yourself more exposure. Just again, keep in mind, if you're going by the eyeballs, it's in this order: Google first, Facebook second, LinkedIn third, because LinkedIn's not going to have any 13-year-olds or 14-year-olds using it, and Instagram's going to be my fourth choice as far as the big four go. Okay, I didn't mention YouTube. YouTube is a social media channel. You should be using YouTube, but I kind of lump YouTube into the Google kind of platform. We did not get a chance to dig all the way through this. I'm going to send this social media workout to you anyways, David.
Yes, sir.
And we can kind of walk through it or talk about ideas or whatever you guys want to as far as kind of what's going on. Any other questions as far as kind of what's happening?
I've got one real quick. I know that there have been some mention in regards to hashtags, and like with Instagram, I know that they're doing some kind of algorithm now where if you continue, I know I used to use like basically a template of hashtags, and now
Right.
that like if you use that template, then you're just kind of basically going down the ranks of being I guess being seen. What do you know to that?
No, that has nothing to do with that. Okay, here's why. A hashtag is a search tool. It doesn't have anything to do with what you're showing up. Your content's going to show up in the same way it showed up. A hashtag is a search term, right? So I was looking at something in Temecula last week, okay? And I went out and I did this. As a matter of fact, let me just go do this real quick. I am a big fan of letting Google tell me what my users are really looking for. So let me go show you something here real quick. And then I know I've got another meeting that's coming up in about 3 minutes. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Google to tell me what consumers are looking for. So I went incognito. I've gone to Google. I'm not logged in, and I'm going to search Temecula. Okay, so there's the top search results that Google's telling me. Real. Look at this. Temecula real estate shows up as the #1 search term, but look what shows up underneath it. Temecula real estate market. You guys see that right here? Am I on the right one? Are you guys seeing my search? Okay. So do you see how Temecula real estate market shows up here #2? Check this action out. This is stuff that blows my mind. I'm going to go over here. Here's my, let's go back over here to my Instagram account. And I'm going to go look up Temecula real estate. So look at this. Temecula real estate, there's 28,000 577 posts. If I type the number 2 search term, Temecula real estate market, 5 posts. So again, keep in mind, a hashtag is just a search tool. That's all it is. And by the way, every platform uses hashtags now. You can hashtag on Facebook. It's a search tool. You can go find stuff on Facebook using a hashtag. So it's not just Instagram. You can use it on LinkedIn. You can use it on Google, right? Google is the king of search. So check it out. If I go back over here to, right, and I'm looking in here and I want to go see a property, right? Here, let's go pull this up, right? Here's, if you look in here, here's my post and here's the hashtags that I included for that post. Now, I'm not a big fan of using what Instagram tells me they think I should post, because they're looking at the total number of hashtags that people are using. I go about that whole hashtag thing a different way. I go about it by saying, can I flip this around and go hashtag on what I know people are looking for, not what's being used the most? Because as I just demonstrated on Instagram, Temecula real estate market has 28,000. That's the number 1 search. The number 2 search was Temecula real estate market, and there was only 5 posts. That's a pretty big discrepancy from 28,000 posts to 5, right?
Oh yeah.
So if I created 5 posts today on Instagram and I hashtagged them, in addition to Temecula real estate, I also included the hashtag Temecula real estate market, I personally would own 50% of the search term Temecula real estate market on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, hey guys, I have to go. I'm going to apologize. I love to talk, as you can see. So, David, I'll send you my 30-minute or daily social media workout list, and I'll also send you this presentations, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking your time and sharing with us, Eric.
And you have my number. If you want to post any more, let everybody know. And if you guys want to give me a call about Google My Business, I'll help you get that set up, okay?
He's a wealth of information, and we thank you so much for his time. Guys, I hope you took notes. And again, this is need any information from him. He's got his number, and myself also here to help you guys to grow your business. So thank you so much, Eric.
Awesome. Talk to you guys later.
Take care now.
Bye.